Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Merry Christmas and welcome back to Madden NFL 2004 Santa's Elves franchise.
Yes. And last week, RecV5X single-handedly dismantled the Seattle Seagulls, scoring 35 points on defense and special teams.
Yep.
In what ended up being, what was the score? 78-8 or 80-8 or something?
Oh, something ridiculous like that.
It was something ridiculous like that. It was a complete and total rout anyway. And so now we're going to play our return match against the Chicago Grizzlies.
Yep.
Who are an All Madden team as well as a division rival. So we will have played 5 regular season games against All Madden teams, I believe.
That's rough, man.
Four against divisional rivals, because we have 2 All Madden teams in our division. And then I think we also played the Rhinos, who were a All Madden team.
Yep.
And yeah, so we've had a tough go of it here.
Yeah, if only these guys threw more to the flats.
Well, as I recall, though, these were not that high scoring games, right?
No, because they ran the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to want to look for the run again.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that maybe I have managed to improve the offense to perform a little bit better against them, too. Because I know at the time when we first played the Grizzlies, I was still kind of floundering a bit.
Well, it's difficult, right? You're getting your feet wet into a new game, and, you know, you've only got like half a day to make adjustments every single day, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't make any adjustments since the last game because the Seagulls' defense was so weak that I'd almost felt like I was in play creation mode out there. Right? I mean, if you're dumb enough to throw the ball right at a defender, they were still able to like intercept it, but for the most part, they couldn't really do anything about most of what I was doing.
Yeah, and then they kept throwing it right at Santa Claus on defense.
Before its conclusion,
yeah.
As the visiting team square off against the home team.
Yeah, I think I got four interceptions for touchdowns in that game.
I think it was 3 interceptions for touchdowns, and then you returned 2 kickoffs for touchdowns.
Right, yeah, that was ridiculous.
Well, here he is, Jim Grimm.
Pocket presence, and
the
ability to
Jim
hit a receiver
Grimm.
Anywhere on the field.
Well, apparently he's a pocket QB, according to John.
See him put up big numbers in this one.
The home team have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
Okay, I guess we get to call it. And we won the toss. Okay, I think I want to defend this end.
Yep, got to get that wind at your back.
Yeah. They elect to receive.
Ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action.
Well, that's not really a surprise.
No.
A lot of these teams choose to receive. Yeah, I've always liked to, I used to always just choose kick. I never used to choose an end to defend, but I always used to choose kick because I like to do the score at the end of the first half and then get the ball back in the second half.
Uh-huh. Well, let's try this as a starter here.
Some new audibles, huh?
Well, I'm still kind of trying to figure out how if things work here, and I don't think I'm going to be throwing any deep corners against these guys, so you know I'm going to try and go for the short pass audibles.
Yep.
So when I see them line up in a certain way, then I'll try and you know, like have a receiver in motion that I can throw a short curl to or something.
Should check these guys. Oh, their starting halfback's injured. Oh, their other halfback's injured.
Is he really?
Yeah, and then they signed like another guy at a free agency
Oh.
who is really strong, but doesn't take care of the ball well.
Yeah, and so they had the super speed guy that's injured as well on halfback.
Yep. So now it's just this 86 speed guy who was their third stringer. Don't get me wrong, he's good enough to be a starter on any normal team. All right, 94 break tackle, like he's a big back.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess they had an injury, but they still have their 92 speed fullback.
Yep. Bob White.
Yeah, you got to stick a defensive back on that guy. Ridiculous.
Boy, is that a generic name, eh? Bob White.
Yep.
See, I wonder if you looked in the phone book how many Bob Whites you'd see in the phone book.
Oh fuck.
They probably have their own section, right?
Yeah, probably. Let's see here. 99 speed. No wonder they throw to Nate Shields. 99 catching. He's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that you're going to be playing everybody off today.
I see they have a wide receiver there. A steroided out wide receiver, and then another steroided out wide receiver.
Yeah.
This guy has 99 carrying for some reason. I guess he won't fumble. Well, it's going to be another grim game.
Yep. Don't say that. Their quarterback's name is Grim. It's going to be a happy game.
Ha!
Let's get back to the action on the field.
It's going to be a Xanax game?
No, I don't think so.
Number 7 in to kick this one off.
I think if we win this game, though, we'll probably clinch the division title.
Yeah, well, we'll beat all our rivals.
Booming kick downfield.
It's a very interesting end zone design.
The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
The minimalism suits them well.
Yeah.
The home team line up in trips bunch. The corners playing off a bit.
They're going to show, like, some stats, and I'm just like, sorry, I got to run this audible.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it, hits his receiver stride.
Whoa.
Great play there by back.
He turned that quick pass into a lot of extra yards in a hurry, didn't he?
Yo, I think that was Nate Shields there. That guy's like a monster in terms of his speed.
Yeah.
Even with the man coverage.
Keep him off the field for a long time. The home team come out in the bunch formation. Perfect throw.
Well, he stepped out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there.
That's okay. I don't mind that.
Natural abilities that you just can't teach.
On paper here, John, a mismatch today. One of the top quarterbacks in the league taking on a very leaky pass defense.
Yeah, they sure
I'm a
are.
leaky
I think
pass
they would do a
defense
lot
with
of pass rush. These
all the
linebackers need to
interceptions
start
in the
blitzing a
world.
little more
Maybe
on
they're
that,
a leaky
especially
pass
from the weak
defense.
side. If they want to get there and disrupt this quarterback's timing.
Tosses it left. Great play.
I don't think that worked out very well.
They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and
Well,
west.
third down and
Then
16.
it got worse, and it went south.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 41. Pumps once, closing in, surveying the field. Turn, has it.
Well,
Couldn't get past
I'm sure glad that face mask penalty didn't get called.
Play that drives me crazy when I see it. Does a receiver not realize where they need to be for the first down?
I like how John's always blaming the receiver there.
yeah. Yeah, I think a guy running a swing pass route out to the sideline can't be very well blamed if he doesn't make a first down on 3rd and 16.
No, as far as John's concerned, that guy should make a spin move and then run like 6 guys over and then dive across the line for the first down.
He's supposed to run down the field far enough to get a first down before he catches the ball.
Hands it off to the fullback. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple. It's second down and 8 to go.
Well, that run play wasn't a bad way to start. At least you got positive yardage.
Come on, buddy.
He surveys the field with the pass.
I guess I'll have to shorten that up because I couldn't get him to start moving right away, right?
Yep.
The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
Oh, still though, at least he came out there.
Yeah.
I think that guy was covering the other guy and just decided to make a play on that after the ball was thrown. You have man coverage.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Looking for an option. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Perfect pass. Great catch.
All right, instead of you have mail, it's you have man coverage.
Yeah.
It's first and 10. Gained by the running back.
I think that was kind of a shit spot.
You think so?
Yep.
Well, what can you do?
Hale moves in motion. Dropping back.
Oh, wow.
Breaks free.
Against an All Madden team.
Yep, well, I caught them in something there, right? You see the way they lined up? Right? It's...
Yeah, safety's down low.
Yeah, the safety's down low, and all they got is the cornerback here. So when I saw the corner playing up close on this guy, then I realized that this guy here was going to be wide open, right?
Yeah, is that linebacker coverage on him?
Back to the game.
I don't know, but that certainly worked well.
I think it was.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Except that linebacker probably has like 90 speed. I can't believe they have a 99 speed wide receiver.
Well,
receives the handoff. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
boy.
Well, at least you're not losing yards. And keep the clock running.
Yeah. Come on, move, move, move.
Using motion. Throws it. He hits
Wow.
his receiver. He did a nice job bringing that one in.
I don't
I
know
don't know
why,
what it
but
is.
I don't know why, but I can't get that guy to move when he's supposed to, right?
Yep. Yeah, it just, it's weird. It's like somebody isn't in the right position or something. Somebody getting hung up on the left side, maybe?
Well, as far as I know, with this formation, with that formation, there should only be one guy moving at a time, right? So, I really don't see why I couldn't get that guy to move.
Rolling. There he goes. And he's brought down at the 32. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one
See, I can
first
throw hot
down
potato
after
streaks,
another.
too.
They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
How do you like that, eh?
Yeah, just hit the seam right between the zone and the man coverage.
Well, I noticed that there didn't seem to be anybody covering him, right? Like, these three guys are locked up over them.
Yep.
So I figured, you know what, if I get rid of that really fast before he gets far enough down the field for this safety to make a play on it, then maybe the guy covering him was like this guy way over here or something. No, that was just a too deep zone. Or maybe it was this guy, right? No, they were playing a zone. It was a partial man.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're back. Changing the play now.
The goal dive.
They'll go to the run once again.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to find any room up there. That's for sure.
Well, you got 3 yards there. Maybe that's what you got to do against these guys for a while, till they loosen up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man in motion. He surveys the field. Unleashes the
Oh, well, he got his hands on it.
Yeah. I couldn't remember which button was the B button because B is
X is B.
X is B, right? On this stupid controller. I hate Nintendo controllers. Somebody should buy out Nintendo and then redesign all their controllers.
Oh, but they'd have to redesign their controllers from like 2000 and like whatever.
I don't care. I don't care.
Nintendo is now re-releasing the GameCube with a new controller.
Oh, he dropped it. He was open again and he dropped it.
Yep.
That's so cheap.
Wait, you can kick a field goal from here, maybe?
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't come up field goal as the first thing in the window, right?
Yeah, you're right.
But that's still cheap, right? Like, he's wide open. He's the #1 wide receiver. He's got like 80 catching or something. Why can't he catch that?
Yeah, I don't know. We've been having trouble with that kind of thing all season long.
The kick sails through. It's good.
He's one of those guys who really works
But
hard
that'll
at
at least put us on the board, and it stops a momentum shift in their favor, right?
Well,
it keeps things level.
He got all of that one. He'll choose to just down this one.
it's still annoying, right? When your best receiver drops the ball when he's wide open. I mean, there wasn't anybody covering him, right?
Number 14. Get set. Going to the left.
I don't know why they keep going to the toss.
Well, let's just hope that they keep doing it. You know, all the runs for -1 or -2 yards, those are all good things, right?
To rush the passer when they drop back the pass.
Number 14 sets up the home team using motion. They give it to the halfback. And the halfback
Running out of the shotgun. Boy, oh boy.
They need 7.
Yeah, I'm definitely favoring pass coverage here because of that one slant pass they threw.
Yeah.
They're going with a form of bunch formation here. Pressure, gets rid of it. Behind him, he has it. You can't draw it up any better than that.
Look at that one receiver downfield blocking that safety up there, just manhandling him.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Nice.
Got him that time.
Yeah, Santa Claus is coming down Santa Claus Lane.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. The corners are backing off. It's the toss to the left. Pickup of about
See, now that they don't have some guy who's got superhuman speed in there, the linebacker who has man coverage on him can actually catch up to him,
Yeah.
even if he's not the fastest guy in the world.
Well, high 80 speed is still respectable for a running back, but and this guy is faster than our guy is.
Is he? I thought our guy had 89 speed.
No. Not even our wide receiver's that fast, and he's the fastest player on the team.
drops back, gets rid of it.
Ha!
The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down inbounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
He'll line up for what will be his second.
And it clearly didn't matter because he would have been 10 yards short of a first down anyway.
Yep.
And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Yeah, yet another team meeting in the punt returner's face.
Yep.
Changing the play now. They give it to the halfback. Vanelli takes him down at the 41-yard line. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback. Drops back, surveying the field. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. He beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket.
Yeah, it looks like the flat guy came open there.
Yeah, I know, but I saw that, but I sort of froze.
Ah.
3rd and 3.
And,
Ball on their own
like I sort of pressed both buttons at the same time kind of thing.
Yep. Oh, well, it happens.
Visiting team using motion. He's looking.
God damn it.
Quarterback goes the wrong way here.
Yeah, when you drop back the pass and you feel
You know what wrecked that? I'll show you. Okay, he runs his curl pattern here, and this guy is going out to the flat and bumps into him and then hangs up, and then you see how he gets away.
Yep.
That's kind of a cheap I'm going to cover 2 guys for the price of 1 kind of thing, right?
We'll go back to the play on the field.
Oh, well. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Well, next time I snap the ball while the guy's still moving.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
He kicks a line drive.
Momentum carries him out.
Steps
Yep.
out of bounds.
That's a return for negative 1 yards.
Nowhere for him to go this time.
Yes, he thought he could make something happen.
They'll go from the I formation. Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. Great throw. 4-yard gain on the play.
All that for 4 yards.
Yep, all that for 4 yards. But he's hot potatoing it out of there toward the flat because you had pressure, right? If he hadn't done that, then you probably would have sacked him.
Odom is the deep back. Closing in.
Boom! Sacked him that time.
Yeah, I had somebody out the flat that time.
Yeah.
They just keep coming and coming. And the quarterback just ran out of time.
They're looking now at 3rd and
But I'm
1.
largely just focusing on the deep pass coverage because of, I'm scared of that 99 speed guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's the
I thought
end.
the whistle was like, I went and started.
So far with the
Yeah, no,
visiting
that's the
team.
end of the first
The
quarter.
home team, 3-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Using motion.
Okay, it's a run play, right?
Pressure, looking deep to the right.
Oh, well, at least he dropped it.
Yep.
Incomplete. That deep pass went right through the receiver's hands.
Well, thing is, though, that's the way it should be. There should be a high chance of a drop when the guy gets hit immediately after the trying to catch the ball, right?
Yep.
You know, if he gets hit while trying to catch the ball, that should severely reduce the chances of him being able to catch it, right?
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Calling an audible now. Man in motion. To the air on first down. Looking downfield, gets the pass off, goes up, makes
I can't believe that he caught that.
going to the air, and that'll move
Yeah,
the
well,
chains.
go figure, right? I mean, he catches that after dropping that other one where he wasn't covered at all, right?
Yep.
You know, like,
That's just the Madden 04 factor, right?
Looks like he's
But it
calling
is what it
audible.
is.
yeah.
They give it to the halfback.
Oh, I couldn't turn him.
Picks up about
He,
2 on the
it's like
carry.
this guy has a mind of his own sometimes, and he just goes where he wants to, right? Like, I couldn't actually physically make him turn to go to where I thought I saw some room, right?
Yeah, he only has like 80 agility or something like that.
Second and 8.
It's kind of low for a running back.
Ball on the 31-yard
Yeah.
line.
Especially because agility, the more speed you have, the more agility you need to turn well.
Throw.
Oh, jeez. I pressed the wrong button again. I wanted to throw to the flat on the right. It's like I just can't seem to send the message from my brain down to my fingers to do what I want it to do. Okay, looks like they're going to cover that guy this time, hey?
Yeah, but your outside guy might not have anyone. Just watch out for a flat zone on the
In
left.
motion, dropping back, surveying the field, into the open, and he hits
Oh!
Nice
I don't know, he
pass,
might have
good
made it.
catch on that foot.
That's close,
Pass
yeah.
was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 22-yard
Well,
line.
they ain't challenging it, so you must have made it.
I'm guessing that I must have made it, yeah.
Fifth play of this drive. Number 37.
There, he hit that gap that time,
Pickup
right?
of about 6 yards.
Yep.
The visiting team using motion. Throwing. And the catch is made. So they're able to pick
Well, they
up
were
the
trying to
first
make you
down.
drop it
This
there.
offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
So it's first and goal.
See, what I'm trying to do as a strategy in this game is I'm, first of all, just trying to hit a run up the middle.
Yep.
And even if I only get a couple of yards or a yard,
It makes things easier on you.
then I go and pass for a first down, right? Or try.
It also manages the clock better.
Ogden hauls him
Yeah.
down behind the line. Number 37. Couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're
And
very
you're
good
not
at
likely to
cutting down
lose
the
something on a
limiting
short
the
dive
number
play.
of holes and cutback lanes at the back has to choose from.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. He sees something in the defense. Using motion.
Yeah, I moved that time.
I think it's because you got him before he was getting set.
Surveys the field, gets the pass off, and the catch is made. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
Third down now and goal to go. Ball on the 4-yard line. Man in motion.
Zone. Or corner blitz. No, it's
Gets
zone.
rid of it, and this pass is completed.
That end tried to come back for that one.
Big time catch in the end
He was
zone.
just too slow.
How did he break free?
I guess these guys don't have a 99 speed right end.
I guess not.
Better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
Number 7 comes in for the extra point.
Well, that's big. That's an important score right there.
Well, what I'm trying to do, like I said, the last game against the Seagulls was the first game after my big adjustments, because I made a fairly large-scale set of adjustments, right?
Yeah.
But against them,
You can't tell what works and what doesn't.
yeah, because everything worked.
Be able to put this one away very early.
And he got all of that one. A great kick.
Yeah, this is much more like an expected, typical result that you would expect.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not expecting literally everything to go my way, but it's nice if I can at least maintain control of the ball and take some time off the clock and maybe score a few points, right? Basically manage the game, right? That's what I'm trying to do here. Wowee, look at that. How did he get away?
I have no idea.
He's a dancer out there. He was like jumping around and...
I guess he was feeling the pressure from that slow-ass linebacker who was coming around
jumps
the
up in the air and does that ballet thing where he crosses his ankles back and forth like 3 times. And,
Oh, God.
and then he throws a backward pass.
They went back to the screen.
The screen pass requires that you
Yeah,
have
the
some
screen's not going to work when I'm running man under
tackle
2.
and set up
Yeah.
blocks for the guy coming out
Yeah,
of the
man
backfield.
coverage against screen passes is the remedy, that's for sure.
Giving some cushion on the outside. With the pass.
And he's
That
really...
is so far out of bounds.
Yeah, he was on the other side of the wide stripe there.
Now that is
Wow.
inexcusable.
And John's calling him down for dropping it, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Unless they widen the field by 3 yards on that side, he's not going to come down with that.
Yeah, but how dare he drop it?
Anything going in that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
God damn, that guy is fast. I wonder if that's their 99 speed receiver.
Yeah, he made
I don't
the right
know.
decision there.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 42.
I didn't check their corners. Maybe they have a 99 speed corner,
Looks like
too.
he's changing the play. Man in motion.
Yeah, if you get to him before he gets set, then you can motion him quite quickly.
He's looking with the throw. This pass
That
is
might have been
over.
really
Not
close
much
coverage
touch on
there.
that pass.
Yeah, I think that's what that was.
But really, when you're doing that kind of thing, basically job 1 is to be able to run the route at all, right?
Yeah.
Because it's important, even if you don't complete the pass, to be able to at least get rid of it safely, right?
Well, and that's why you have that motion in there, so that
Yeah.
the guy doesn't get jammed.
Throwing.
Yeah, you just toss it over those defensive ends' head.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 42
Getting run down from behind by 2 different guys.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
Yeah, well, when I saw them coming there, I knew I had to sell it a little bit and draw them down the field a little, because if I tried to rush it, they'd just turn around and tackle him while he was trying to catch the ball, right?
Yeah.
And the worst that would happen usually in this situation is they'd just jump up and bat it down, right?
Gives the ball off. And he's stopped at the 40-yard line. The yards may be
Well, it's not every day that a defensive tackle goes into your shins.
Yeah.
Second and
I
8
imagine that would hurt
here.
quite a lot.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Taylor in motion. He surveys the field, throws it right out of bounds. He goes down at the 27. Number 9 flung.
Oh, now you're
in
clicking.
there.
There it is.
Well,
He got it in there in a hurry, and they picked
They
up
caught
enough
them
for
playing
first down.
a zone defense there, right? And when they dropped off to cover the deep guy, well, then they kind of left things open for the guy running the crossing route underneath.
Yep.
Pull back handoff.
Hey, I might run that play a few more times.
Yeah, that's a good dive play, see? Aren't you glad you kept it in the playbook?
I am, actually. Oh my.
Might be able to scramble here.
Comes in motion. With to throw. Nearly
Wow.
picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right
He's
there.
not supposed to do that when he's defending a curl pass.
Coming up. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Well, maybe because you've thrown it on him a couple times, he's smartening up or something.
Calling an audible now. Gives the ball off.
Well, that's okay.
Coming up after that run.
It looks like they're easing up on the run a little bit here. You've had some success.
Well, I just keep, like coming out and throwing those passes, right?
Changing the play now. Throws it. And the catch.
Oh, breaks the tackle. Wow.
The quick pass from the quarterback is there.
Oh, man.
That was great vision.
Oh, that guy really was out of position there.
Yeah. But see, that's the difference between Madden 05 and this game, though. In Madden 05, I can make a living. Literally, I can make a living throwing that pass, right?
Yep. Every play.
Whereas in this game, you might only see that pass maybe once or twice more, you know?
Yep.
Because they change up their coverages too much and they don't just keep giving you that again and again and again, right?
Yep.
Seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot
It would certainly make my life easier if they did, but
make some adjustments and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
Booming kick downfield.
Well, he's not going to return that one either.
Start this drive.
pretty sure we must lead the league in touchbacks.
Yeah, really.
1st and 10.
Well, 99 kick power will do that for you.
Yeah.
The deep man.
And especially when your 99 kick power is just as advertised.
Number 14 is known
Yeah.
throughout football for his precision and accuracy, John.
And with good reason. You talk about accuracy, hitting spots, and leading receivers.
Well, he managed
can
to
do
throw
it
a
all.
little out
And he makes
pattern
too much
there.
So easy too.
Yep.
I really like
But it
watching
is what it
him
is.
Corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Gets rid of it. And it's caught.
Wow, they're not calling any penalties this game.
Yeah.
Didn't surprise the defense.
There
Well,
are
you know
no
what?
face masks.
I think that particular screen pass was a complete and total failure.
Yeah, I would say so.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Interesting play call there, John.
Well, our pass rusher ended up getting blocked out, but he ate up the lead blocker, so somebody else was able to come along and tackle that guy.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
So far, the tinsel curtain has been absolutely impenetrable.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm actually kind of surprised because we've played games against some high break tackle running backs before, and they usually like break like 3-4 tackles like every drive. This guy, for whatever reason, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with his low speed rating. He's not running people over as much as you would expect.
Yeah.
Because I know some of the touchdowns I've given up this season, like the guy breaks like 4 tackles and then keeps running towards the end zone, right?
Carries it for 6 yards.
But not this time. It's just been a really quiet game from them. Not anything like you'd expect at all.
2nd and maybe 3. Ball on their own 41. Directing traffic.
Maybe it's the injuries got them shaken up or something.
I don't know.
Fullback handoff. About a 3-yard gain for the fullback.
You know what? I might have to stick with that particular fullback dive play in this game because that's twice I've run it and twice that it's actually worked out fairly well.
Yep.
Keeps it. Well,
I knew you'd do that.
quarterback's hand.
Well, on 3rd and inches, basically the way I look at it is I'm going to do the sneak. If I make it, great. If I don't make it, well, then I'll let the clock run down to 2 minutes and then I'll just punt it away, right?
Yep.
So 2 minutes left before halftime. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 48. Man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. The visiting team.
I'm surprised you got that over the line of scrimmage.
Why did we call a timeout?
Again? Boy, this game is really determined, man.
As long as they have the ball.
Yeah, that just kind of smells a little bit to
Well,
me.
he managed to walk himself off the field.
Yeah, well, that kind of changes my plan now.
Another run. Short. Got very good penetration there. 3rd down coming up.
I'm looking for that back to sneak out into the flats. It's been there a few times before, and they might try it again right here.
John always wants you to throw to the flats. Maybe that's why they throw to the flats so much in this game.
I don't know. All I know is...
They throw to the flats.
Oh, he's out for the game. That's nice. Look at that, eh? What garbage.
X-rays on him in the locker room, but as of now, his return is doubtful.
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark.
Well, at least he'll be back for the next game. In the meantime, you'll have to look for scrambling opportunities, I guess.
Dropping back, looking downfield, gets the pass.
Oh, look at that. See, right away, as soon as we've got somebody other than the starting quarterback in the game, all of a sudden you hit the receiver in the hands with the ball and it bounces way up in the air.
Yep.
Like, wow, that could have been an interception.
Could have been.
Come into this game to punt. He looks like he's ready for the return.
Well, you might just have to focus on...
I think I might put the other guy in just to see if that kind of crap stops, right? Because I'm wondering if this is just something that they automatically do because he is a kicker, right? He's playing out of position.
Yep.
And it doesn't seem to matter that you hit the receiver right in the hands with the ball, right? And when they do... Yeah!
Get the safety.
Yeah, that was good, actually. I actually called an audible here, and everybody, like, started to, like, very fractionally shift right before that.
Yeah.
And so I was trying to get over to my assignment, which is why I ate up that center. And Santa Claus just cuts in there and just hits that guy.
Yeah, well, sometimes it can work against you if you snap the ball early before they're ready, right? That was a big play, though.
He gets the free kick away.
He let it go.
From the 39.
Because if it goes out of bounds, they get a huge penalty for that, right?
Lead here in the first half, so I'd expect to see it work.
I just didn't want to risk it, because I think it's a live ball on a free kick, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably. Okay, well, let's put Lewis in there and see if he can throw the ball straight.
Well, Santa Claus can throw the ball straight, he just... Players can't catch his balls because they're magically, like, incapacitated in terms of their hands now.
The visiting team using motion. With the pass, this one falls.
Oh, he just dropped that one. Wow.
Well, at least it didn't bounce up into the air like some weird, dolty thing.
Boy.
First and moving down the field, still a chance for them to increase their lead.
We're so screwed now.
Ah, we'll be fine. We got the lead and it's the end of the half.
Looking for an option. Under pressure. Good play in the backfield by Scott. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way.
I say just run a run play here.
The defense was in man coverage.
Yeah, but I'm worried that that guy will fumble if I do that.
He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
Give it to the fullback.
He sees something in the defense.
Oh, yeah.
Pressure coming.
Oh, look at that. So then he fumbles it. Wow.
Very angry at that opportunity.
Yeah, he picked up the track.
That's really cheap. You know what? For next season, we're going to have 4 quarterbacks in the roster so
And
that
they'll
they
all
can
be Santa Claus?
And they'll all be Santa Claus because you know what? This is garbage already.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
You know, when a guy has 99 injury resistance, that means that he should, like, pretty much never be injured.
The 19-yard line.
You know?
That's a face mask penalty.
Oh, well.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
The corners playing back. Number 14 with a man in motion. Fullback handoff. The defender brings him down at the 34-yard line.
Well, things were going good.
They're still going good.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think you're going to need to be pretty good in the second half because I think my offensive capabilities have just been severely limited.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
Welcome back.
Halftime stretch?
halftime stretch. Here we go.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, with fresh coffees and
Yeah, all the coffee.
all that good stuff.
All the coffee. All the time.
Let's get back to the play on the field. Welcome back as we get the second
I drink my
half
coffee with
underway.
all the fancy shit in it, and you just drink yours black.
Yeah, well, people who put all that shit in it they do that because they don't like the way coffee tastes.
Breaks free of the defender.
Wow, you're still
The
going.
most important thing
Yep.
to do now is to protect the
Yeah, I
football.
managed to
You got a
split
good
right
lead.
between the two
You don't
guys,
wanna
right? I
throw it
managed to
away
get
by
right
making any
between them.
costly mistakes.
Even though that one guy got pancaked, he still did his job. So we ended up with a decent return.
Number 37.
Kind of like that, actually.
Gain of
Yeah.
about 5.
I know what I'm going to do too because this Audible thing I've been working with is just too awkward. I need audibles where nobody is going to move too much,
Yep.
I think.
Back to the field.
Because it takes such a long time for everybody to get into position that
Well, they have negative 2 yards rushing, but in all fairness, they haven't really tried all that hard.
Lewis with a man in motion.
yeah.
Looking for an option with the throw. Good looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. It's 1st and 10.
Well, at this
they're on
point, I think
44.
I'm just managing the game. I'm going to try and maintain possession of the ball as long as I can.
Oh, you've done very good on offense so far.
And try and avoid those situations where I have to be in long yardage situations.
I mean, to score almost 20 points against an All Madden team, that's always an accomplishment, even in this game.
Gain of
They were
5,
definitely
86
trying to
yards
strip
there.
the ball there. That was the strip ball button.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why he was trying to pull his arm away from his body. He was trying to force a fumble there.
Yeah. Well, and this guy is kind of fumble prone, right? Which makes me just a tiny bit nervous.
Man in motion. To carry it. Number 20.
That guy's not so much fumble prone.
That was just
Yeah.
the defensive line.
He's just
getting
slow.
lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 49-yard line. 5th play of this drive. The visiting team using motion. Lewis directing traffic.
Ah, crap.
Dropping back. Throwing.
Oh, that's fine.
They moved away from him anyways.
Oh,
Watch it here.
Did you see how that safety flattened him there?
Yep.
They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
There you go. You got this. Did that dive play again?
Yep. Well, you know what? It may not make much,
But it's good and safe, and that guy can hold on to the ball. Even when the back of his head smacks the ground before he does. That's exactly what happened there. That was a big hit.
Looks like he's changing the play. Using motion. Drops back, gets the pass off.
Nice.
And it's complete. The receiver was able to get that.
Yeah, just move them a little bit so they can't jam them, and then
there's nothing that receiver can't do out there.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Lewis gets set. Jones, the man in motion. With the pass.
oh, you had to turn around to catch it. All right.
Well, that's okay. Still, though, you took a whole bunch of time off the clock here, and you've got a chance at kicking a field goal. This isn't out of range. Not a chip shot, but it's not out of range.
Yeah, it's really too bad that ball wasn't thrown more out in front of him, because that extra yard would have made the first down, right?
Looking to make a good kick here. And it's up.
The wind will help you out here.
Yeah.
And so that kick is good. That field goal is his second of the day. The kickoff team lines up. He got all of that one.
Well,
They'll be returning that one.
I guess they'll be returning this one, yeah.
The home team need to rebound quickly as they start this drive at the 32-yard line. Closing in, steps up into the pocket with the pass. Didn't get much.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that was so far behind the line of scrimmage, he had to run 6 yards to get back to the line.
Ball on their own 31, loosening up the coverage on the outside. Come on, partner. Lose it. Drops back, pressure.
Crunch.
That one hit your short guy there on the elbow by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, I think that was out of there so fast even he didn't expect it.
No, he had his back to the line. He was still turning around, rushing to his zone, right? And the ball hit him in the back.
Rolling. This pass is
Santa Claus says no.
Yeah.
He made the right read, ran the right route, and he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He takes the punt and has some room to run.
Oh, nice. You got a block on the outside there. You're not going to get a touchdown, but boy, you got a nice return.
Yep.
Just a great punt return there, John.
And then he just ran out of steam. But I'll tell you this, he gave him great field position.
Yeah, I think he outkicked the coverage there with the tailwind at his back.
Man in motion.
Yep.
I think that was what it was. Even though it's only a slight tailwind, it made the difference.
They give it to the halfback.
Oh, I couldn't fit through that little gap. I was trying to fit in there,
Yep.
and I just couldn't get there.
It was just
Yeah, I
about
saw that.
impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Jones, the motion man. He surveys the field.
Good choice.
After hauling in that pass, he now has 3 in the game. It's third down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Man in motion. He's looking. Goes over the middle.
Oh.
Incomplete pass.
That was just an inaccurate throw, right?
That pass was clearly
Well, that's all right. Nobody got their hands on it.
Yeah, well, I was trying to aim it downward, but it seemed like he was having none of it. He was going to throw it over everybody anyways.
Cupcake quarterback.
Here's the punt.
That's a deadly punt.
And so the punt goes
Damn.
out of bounds.
Well, they got the goal line offense out there.
I see that. Still gonna back the safeties off, though. And that's why we back the safeties off. Oh, now they're gonna come up 5 wide receivers.
No, 3.
Or 3 wide receivers.
Yeah.
I'm blind. That's
5
okay.
yards to go.
Not only that, but the shotgun too.
Under pressure.
Nope.
Somebody at the line was smart and jumped up and knocked it down, eh?
Yeah, that was Hennings.
Yep.
You see him start to throw.
I ended up stunting over him that time.
That's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When
Doot,
you
doot,
convert
doot.
on third
I'm just
down,
gonna walk
you
over
keep
here.
3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field.
Now they're
and you
trying.
keep your defense
Yep.
resting on the sideline.
I don't know if that had much hope, though.
Break up that deep pass, John.
Well, it looked to me like if even if that gets past the defenders, he might have been out of bounds there.
Yeah, exactly.
And passing routes underneath, even if you don't
He waited for a
pass.
pretty long time before he threw
Unable
that.
to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here.
I mean, their players are faster than our players, but the thing is that I can just drop everybody off. Oh, come
I
on.
would challenge that. Challenge the fumble.
Well, we have a stoppage in play because the coach has decided to challenge the call. The coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a...
Pretty sure that's not a fumble.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not a fumble either.
See if the knee is down. It's tough to say
I think his
without info.
everything is down.
His belly hit the ground before the ball came out.
Yeah, there you go. That's the advantage, right? That's the advantage of the belly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Boy, oh boy, they're trying everything to win this game.
The play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing.
Well, the thing is, that's what you would call an unforced error too,
Ball on
right?
the 32-yard line. Looks like he's changing the play. Throwing left. Gibson is the recipient on that one, his 3rd reception of the game. Lewis sees something in the defense. Number 25. And he's tackled at the 23-yard line. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2. It's 3rd down and a yard. Using motion. Gets the pass off. And
Nice.
Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, you just got to do something that he can do, right?
Well, he can run a short curl and he can throw a short curl.
Yep.
Lewis directing traffic. Hand it off to the back. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Well, and the more you run it, the more precious clock time ticks away from these guys.
Yep. Well, that's why I'm trying to do that.
Man in motion. Drops back. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Well, at least he got rid of it.
You saw all those guys coming, and he got out of there as fast as he could.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
This looks like some kind of zone defense.
Using motion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blitz.
Dropping
Nope.
back. Throwing.
Oh, he dropped it.
Pretty good
Wow.
pass, but that's incomplete.
Too bad.
Competitor
Yeah.
out there. And he wants the ball in pressure situation.
Well, that's okay. You can give them death by field goal if that's what they want, right?
This time,
Well,
he
I've got
just
no
couldn't
choice,
hang on to it.
basically. I have to,
28-yard
right?
Field goal here as they line up for the kick.
Well, death by field goal ain't a bad way to win.
Good. He nails that one. Field goals today.
Points are points, man.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? This is kind of reminiscent of the Rhinos game where I was moving the ball, and I'd move the ball all the way down to about where I was, and then something would happen, right?
Although at least here you're able to kick the field goals. In that game, you were like having like interceptions and fumbles and all sorts of like madness.
Yeah.
He downs it in the end.
And a lot of them were cheesy ones too, like it bounces off your receiver's hands and turns into an interception in the end zone.
Yeah, I noticed, though, that kind of thing stopped once I put the quarterback in, right? Even though he's not a good player, all of a sudden I can throw it to a receiver, and the first thing that happens isn't that the ball pops straight up in the air after hitting the receiver, right?
Yeah, funny how that works, huh?
Pressure coming. Throws it.
I'm pretty sure that's a scripted thing they put in order to make out-of-position quarterbacks worse. Now they're basically coming out in a 5-wide receiver formation as far as I'm concerned here.
Closing in with the pass.
Oh, if only that guy could catch.
Pick that one off.
Yeah, he started thinking about
If only
how
he
was gonna
could
take it back
catch.
the other way
Yeah,
and make
you
a big
had him
play for
there.
the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
The home team line up in the bunch formation.
Oh, you had him
Another
again!
Got a rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
Wow.
They're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. And
We
the
just can't
quarterbacks have a
catch.
tough time adjusting
Yeah,
in those last
I guess
few
you
passes.
used up all your interception tokens in the last game, right?
Yeah, really.
You gotta take a day off from intercepting the ball now.
Honestly, I wonder if quarterback awareness or something adjusts how frequent interceptions are.
I don't know.
Because it seems like against these higher tier quarterbacks, they can hit my guys in the hands over and over and over again, and it never turns into an interception.
Yeah.
Whereas with a somewhat average quarterback, I'm getting like interceptions all day long. So there must be something to like an intangible element of quarterback awareness that causes that. And maybe that's also the same thing that causes the ball to like bounce up in the air and all sorts of weird shit when you have the kicker in or something, right? Because kicker Santa Claus only has 23 awareness in the quarterback position.
Yeah. Well, maybe. It might be. It might. You might have something there.
Directing traffic.
Well, I don't see anybody on the other side of the line on that side. I'm going to see if I can test this side.
This one is handed off. About a 2-yard
Oh,
gain. by
bounce
the fullback.
around in there a little bit, you know.
Well, Iannacone has a really funny looking nose. It's like bent way downwards.
Oh,
Here's a look at the
Must have got it
third down
broken.
success rate of each team.
He's got the
Third
busted
down is when
nose.
you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest and it gives your offense a fresh
Or was that
set of
Coyle
downs
you
to
handed
work
it to?
with.
Oh, bad snap.
With the throw, he has some
Inbounds.
that blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a
Yeah,
heck of
boy,
a
that was
job
close,
reading
though.
what
I
the
almost
defense
couldn't
was
throw
doing
it in
and finding
time,
the
right?
guy.
Yep.
Because my feet were up in the air, and you can't.
Ball on the
Oh,
throw.
they're gonna
okay.
challenge it anyways.
Yeah, now they're gonna take it away from me anyhow, probably.
He did a great job of keeping his
That
balance
was strictly the
along
bad
sideline.
snap
Yeah,
right
the
that
only
caused that
question
because I
is,
couldn't
did
throw
he
it as
step
early
out?
as I needed
That's
to.
what I think they're
Yep.
looking for in the booth.
Play stands.
So the coach
Nope.
looks a lot
Play
smarter
overturn.
getting the play
Yeah.
reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt.
That's
that the
cheap.
official had some great
Like I
replays to
said,
look
that's
at.
something that I
They
don't
made it
think
easy
should have been in the
to
game
overrule.
because if shotgun snaps went that astray
Sets
that
up to run
often,
back the punt.
then that center would be
Not a center.
he would be not a center anymore, right? Like they'd either find some other position for him to play, or he'd be a bench warmer forever, right?
Well, I have to say, you've been having a fantastic game punting at least.
Yeah.
Like, your punting today has been, like, absolutely deadly.
I shouldn't have had the punt there. That should have been an easy catch for a first down. Not that cheap garbage.
Drops back. Throwing. And it's complete to the 20. That'll move the chains.
Well, at least he didn't spin two guys.
Yeah. Well, he's a tight end, right? He doesn't have running back moves.
They line up in the
Almost. They were trying there.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the home team, 25-0. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play, loosening up the coverage on the outside. Come on, D up. Give it to the halfback.
I'm just going to run up there out into the open field and square myself up and wait for him to come 10 yards downfield.
Yeah. You're the insurance guy. Hey.
Yeah. I'm playing safety out there from the defensive tackle position.
The corners playing back. Take him out. Number 14 gets set. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Perfect throw.
Wow, how did he actually sneak out of the coverage there?
I don't know. I mean, half the time when you see the AI throw these passes, they're throwing it into a crowd and it's complete chaos, and somehow the receiver manages to come down with the ball. But like I said, I think that I think that a lot of times they just blindly throw it.
Yeah.
And I also think that they're also throwing it well before the receiver has finished running his route, right?
Well, that was certainly the case on that play. I don't even know what the hell that route was. All I know is that it hit my linebacker in the chest. So there you go. I got one interception this game at least.
Yeah.
Dropping back under pressure, throwing.
There's a drop.
Complete pass.
Yeah.
A breakdown in coverage.
Yep. Now I can see it coming.
Yep, you're going to throw another pass here, and it's going to be an incomplete pass or a drop, and then you're going to be punting.
Yep.
That's how these drives go. You could call a run play.
Lewis sets up. Using motion. Drops back, flings it to the outside.
Yeah. See, I can't throw the ball in time in order to get it out there, right?
Yeah, bad snap.
He's throwing his whole arsenal at him right now.
Yeah, well, the next time I get the ball, I am going to make sure I run a couple of minutes off the clock. I'll just run it 3 times and then kick it away. Because if I'd have done that this time, we'd be much further ahead than we are now.
Here's the punt.
Well, I guess that they can't all be gems, eh?
Well, you know what? I think a touchback is fine. All right, starting from the 20 is completely and totally fine.
Only one man back.
This doesn't put me in any huge disadvantage or anything.
Come on, partner. Let's go. Man in motion.
But I think they programmed the high snap thing in too to make it a little harder. Like if you're really having a hard time dealing with the pass rush, so you place your quarterback a little bit further back, well, then they do that high snap thing just to hamper your abilities to stay away from the pass rush, right?
I think you're right, yeah.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball
Because,
on their own 30.
you know, like how often when you punt, how often have you seen that happen while we're punting, right?
He'll get it again. Ingram stops him.
Damn, I just, no matter what moves I use, I can't get off that guy.
Oh, well, you occupied him, though, right?
It's like getting sucked into a wall. He's got flypaper on his jersey.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass.
Hey man, they said stickum was illegal on your hands, but did they say it was illegal to just slather all over the front of your jersey?
Why, is that what happened there?
Third and
Well, because
seven.
I run into
Ball
that
on their own
lineman and it's
33.
like hitting a wall, right?
Yeah.
I go to shove him backwards and I just run into him.
The home team line up in trips bunch. Throws it, and it's caught.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look out. You're in a hole here on third down. And they come
Well, it's really
through
no
with a
surprise that they
play.
ended up getting
They
that
get to the
because I was
first,
playing that big cushion,
drive
right?
going.
Yeah.
Throwing on first down. Throwing.
Oh,
Oh, that was Santa Claus.
yeah.
Picked off.
I'll tell you, he
How
did
many of
almost
those did we get
everything
last
right on
game?
that.
Yeah, well, they've certainly gotten their fair share of breaks in this one.
Good position to make the interception. When it got to him,
Okay, we're gonna come out in this again because they haven't thrown the slant pass in a while.
Goes over the middle. Number 14, great athlete, and throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL.
yeah, receivers love playing with him because he'll never hang you out to dry. That's something he's always had. Good rotation and a soft touch.
Yeah, we'll do this one more time.
To go. Ball on the 44-yard line. The corners.
If they get any
back.
closer, I'll switch to a zone type of thing.
Throws it.
Well, it looks like your spy was in there that time.
Actually, I think they left someone in the block.
Or if they, yeah, maybe he was just looking like a spy because they left someone in the block, right?
Yeah, who was that? Oh, that's Santa Claus.
Yeah. Yeah, and he had as good a chance to catch that as the receiver did. Look
Well,
at
it
that.
actually,
eh?
it looks like it hit Santa Claus in the hands.
Yeah. And the receiver was diving for it because it was thrown way early too, right?
Well, it just goes to show you how many times I get hit in the hands every game if Santa Claus is dropping interceptions. Because he's that guy back there. He's playing coverage.
Yeah.
Again with the run.
Oh, they made it.
Just enough.
I even plowed past my guy there, but the thing is he managed to get a bit of a push on me.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time you managed to get off, like beat him and then get back again, he'd already made the first down.
Yeah.
If they decide to run up the middle, though, it's awfully hard to stop them from getting, 1 or 2 yards, right?
It's first and 10.
It doesn't matter what kind of defense you put out there.
Well, they're still not close enough for me to play a cover 4, so I'm just going to keep doing this.
They'll go from the I formation. Throwing.
Well, and they're not getting close enough for me to play a cover 4 anytime soon. Playing like that.
Nope.
Nope.
Steps up into the
Well, you got the sack anyway. You were acting as a distraction out there. Those linemen are going, "Durr." What's that guy doing out there?
God.
He just went down.
You were acting as a distraction and you distracted them. They didn't notice that linebacker coming around the outside.
Yeah, it's because I was making a mid-audible, right?
Lined up in the
Yeah.
eye. With the throw.
Oh, don't tip it to the guy.
Yeah, really.
Be picked off, John.
Yeah,
Well,
the
they're gonna
defender
go
was in
on
a
4th
perfect
down
position
again.
to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
No, he got tipped the ball, John. Okay. We're coming for you.
Using motion.
Santa Claus is coming down Santa Claus Lane.
Closing in.
Dude. Oh, that's holding.
Deep, looking for something in the end zone. This one falls.
Well, at least it was incomplete.
Yeah, you gotta take a look at this. Look at this. Look at Santa Claus here.
Yep, there's nobody
He's
to
a
block
dead
him.
duck.
Yep. And then
That's
all of a sudden,
holding.
yep, number
That's
6,
double holding.
number 58 there turns around and grabs him by the arm over the shoulder. Yep.
Wow.
I guess the referees just put away the
The
flag.
ref's right there! there!
Yeah, I guess the referees just put away the flags today.
Yeah, well, we haven't had any penalties all day long, have we?
Okay, well, my goal here is to have the clock below 7 minutes when we kick it back to them now.
Lewis sees something in the defense. On the carry.
Yeah, this game is weird, man. Like, one game you get 80 yards of penalties in a single game, the next game you get no penalties. The refs are just blind out there.
Creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness.
Maybe they bribed the refs.
Hand it off to the back. Hamilton pulls him down at the 47. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback. As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Nice!
6 yards on that.
Well, now you could pooch punt it.
Well, that was my goal, basically, but, you know, like, if they're not going to let me move the ball, I'm just going to run the ball 3 times, take 2 minutes off the clock each time I have the ball.
No matter how badly you shank this, it's still going to end up on their side of midfield.
Yeah. But I didn't shank it.
Here's the punt.
I kicked it out of bounds at about their 10-yard line.
And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Yeah, you've been deadly on the punting game today, really.
So if you stop them here again, then I'm going to run the ball 3 times and punt. I'm tired of trying to throw, trying to throw passes with an incompetent quarterback and receivers that can't catch, right? All I'm doing is placing us in danger by doing that.
Pressure, throws it.
Whoa! Speaking of danger, wow.
Oh my god. Are we ever gonna, we've got the hook hands out there again. Everybody's got their the wrong prosthetic on.
Yeah, if that guy caught that pass, the game was over, right? If he'd have caught that interception.
With the throw.
Thought we're doing this again.
Yep.
Perfect sideline catch by the receiver.
Perfect sideline catch.
Excellent body control.
Takes excellent body control to catch a pass for 2 yards.
Sideline catches like that.
Especially sideline catches like that from the flat. Excellent body control. That man is a pristine wide receiver, even though he's a halfback.
Line up in trips bunch. Gets the pass off.
Trying to make all the moves.
On that catch by Bassett.
I'll tell you, as far as hands go, this guy's one of the best in the business. Go across the middle or get down the field. But you know that he's going to make the step.
Passing on first down.
Whoa, another one.
Yeah, that was Molnari, the guy who's already got an interception.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back.
I don't know, how many dropped interceptions in this game so far? 6?
Oh, I don't know. Quite a few. A lot. Like, almost every time because keep in mind, players in this game don't actually usually reach up and bat the ball down. They just kind of, try to go for the interception all the time, right?
Yeah.
And so if we get a lot of pass knockdowns at the end of the game, it's probably just going to be players trying to go for the interception and dropping it. But even Santa Claus has struggled on the interception front.
Throws it, breaking free. Hicks makes stride.
Wow, look at how quick that guy is to cross that field.
Yeah, well, see, you're playing largely a man defense there, right? So I noticed that they threw this play earlier as well, right, in the game. And it works pretty well against man coverage because that guy can run faster than the guy covering him. So once he makes that 90-degree cut, then he's running sideways across the field, and that guy can't keep up with him, right?
Going to the air on first down. Throwing. A little off target.
I don't know if I'd have thrown that pass.
Yeah, that was pretty dangerous looking too. Actually, if number 36 there had actually stayed square to the ball and jumped up and tried to make a play on it, he might have been able to make an interception. Right? Instead of he basically turned his back when the pass was thrown.
Yeah,
and he didn't stick his hand up either, right?
Yeah, that's a very big problem in this game.
Yeah,
they never stick their hands up.
But that's okay. I mean, you just keep slowing them down. If you make them take the better part of another 2 minutes.
He hands it off. Play action.
Well, they've taken 3 minutes here.
Well, you just took it away from him again, too.
But Engram ain't gonna run it back.
That's okay, you
Yeah,
don't
he's
need
playing
to.
the flat zone there.
Pick that ball off.
Yeah.
He was playing the flat zone.
Following the interception.
Yep, nope, we're going to run the ball 3 times and then punt.
I had 2 deep zone there, 3 man coverage, and 2 flats, 1 to each side.
I'm not even going to use the accelerate button here because I'm hoping that this guy will hold on to the ball better if I don't. Right?
Quite possibly.
So all I'm going to do is hand the ball to him and then plow straight into the middle of the field and hope for the best. And run the clock down to the bottom of the play clock every time.
Yep.
And then punt it away.
Number 37. About a 4-yard gain there. Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Oh.
Stops him for negative yardage.
Don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here.
Whoa.
Whoa, you almost had a block punt there.
Wow.
The officials are trying to determine where it went.
Very lucky.
Yeah, wow. I don't know if it's possible to block a punt or a field goal in this game. I've never actually, I don't remember ever seeing it happen, but look at that. That guy in the middle there just came through. It looked like somebody just missed him, like they didn't block him.
Oh, yeah, I think it's possible. That was pretty close.
Yeah.
Number 92 is Scott. Let's take a look at his stats. Okay, so he's not a defensive tackle.
He's
Left end.
defensive end with 92 speed.
99 agility, 97. So you know what? If he had 99 speed, I bet you he would have made it. Or 99 acceleration, I bet you he would have made it.
Yeah.
Or if his jumping was a little better.
Well, I guess in the future we use the max protect punt.
Wow.
Because that way, if a guy manages to sneak through the a line like that quickly, then maybe an up back will pick him up, right?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Steps up with the throw, and he goes out of
But at least it makes him start in a deep hole, right?
I think that was out of bounds.
That doesn't matter.
You don't think so?
We'll go back to the play on the
It
field.
might have been, but who cares, right?
2nd and 5 coming up here.
They're not going to go very far in a hurry.
With the pass, perfect throw.
I don't think that's the kind of pass they need to be throwing at this point.
Yeah, it's taken them 2 passes like that to go 7 yards, right?
The corners playing back.
So, I mean, it's one thing to play a hurry-up offense and try and get out of bounds, but that's probably taking that just a little too far.
Incomplete pass. He just overthrew that one.
Oh, look, now they're sending the punt unit out.
To someone else. In this situation,
I don't believe that.
They'll probably just punt the ball.
Okay, they are actually just punting the ball.
Well, you never know. They might be running a fake, right?
Offense
But that's
couldn't get it
okay. I
done
guess
in
just
the
let it land and roll.
Here's the punt.
Just stay away from it.
This
And then
one
I'll
is
run the
just
ball 3
about
times and
in the
punt.
books. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 42. Looks like he's calling an audible. Hand it off to the
So you
back.
scored 23 points in this game.
Pick up
That's
about a
tremendously
yard.
respectable against an All Madden team.
They didn't call a timeout there? Okay, I can just let the clock run then some more.
Lewis gets set. He sees something in the defense.
Maybe they've mathed something out here and they're unhappy with the way that the game prospects look. It's funny that they'll call all 3 of their timeouts when you're ahead by 80 points, but they won't do it when you're ahead by a reasonable score like this.
Yeah. Well, they still have to score 4 touchdowns to come back, right? So, by this point, I think that that is pretty unlikely.
Again with the carry. 4-yard gain there. They need 5. Ball on their own 47.
Oh, they're not even calling their timeouts, eh? Interesting.
The home team come out in a nickel pack.
In that case, I'm just going to run the ball here.
He gets the count. Ogden stops the play in the
Oh, they just called a timeout. I guess they wanted to save their timeouts for offense.
Look for the defense to send everybody to try for the block.
They need to do something.
Oh, I went and I screwed up there again, all right?
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick.
They didn't get a guy out that time, though. Look at this.
This one goes out of bounds.
Well, we must be getting into last play of the game territory here.
Well, there's 18 seconds left, so...
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Looking for the long completion down the left side.
Oh, that was batted away.
So he can't bring it in.
That's another one of those deals where he was looking to run.
Yeah, he just didn't quite have enough there to get them to get that receiver to outrun those defenders, right?
Yeah, well, see, that safety has like 72 speed, and that cornerback has like 80 speed, I think.
Pass ball's incomplete. He has to...
Right, if we take a look here, because we've got the same players out there, so it's going to be the same type of thing. That's Thomas, right? And that's Moore. And if we take a look at those guys in the depth chart... Right, Moore has 73 speed, 78 agility, 71 acceleration. And then Thomas has 77 speed, 77 agility, and 67 acceleration.
Yeah.
Right? But it just goes to show you that if you play those guys 10 yards off the line all the time, constantly, you can improve your coverage range to a point where even playing with extremely slow defensive backs is plausible. And I mean, I back these guys up every single play, and that's the reason for it.
Yeah, and that's why you give up lots of short passes, right?
That's right.
You give up a lot of short passing yardage, but it's a slow death by short pass for the offense, for the opposing offense, because
they can't score as quickly as they need to.
They can't, well, or as maybe they want to. Look at that. That's totally overthrown everybody, right?
Yeah, he almost gave that away to the defender there, almost deflected that back at the receiver.
Yeah.
Should have tried catching it like a punt.
Yeah, really.
With the pass.
There it is again. Oh, that time he did try to catch it, he just couldn't.
Oh, man.
Well, look at that. The tinsel defense, the tinsel curtain defense is impenetrable.
Yo, he's just lobbing balls down there, man.
Yeah. You didn't allow any points. Is this your first shutout of the season? No, it's your second shutout. You shut out the lifers.
Yeah. I shut out the lifers and then I shut out these guys.
Yeah, you just shut out an all Madden team.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, the thing is, though, I think it actually comes way down more to coaching, because I had way more trouble against certain other teams, right? We had a hell of a time trying to deal with Atlanta, for example.
Yeah.
Right? I think the coaching in this game is a big part of it.
Yeah, well...
Doesn't really matter who you got for personnel.
I managed to amass 70 yards rushing and 169 yards passing.
Yep.
Wow. But I did not commit any turnovers in this game. And look at the time of possession. Right?
Yep. Well, that was a big important thing for defense.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they had 2 turnovers.
Yeah, and for them throwing 2 interceptions, I mean, even though neither of those interceptions resulted directly in points,
they resulted in time.
It resulted in a loss of time. Yeah.
Look at you had a near perfect quarterback rating before they knocked you out.
Yep. I was 15 of 20, and then Lewis there was 9 of 15. So yeah, I mean. Things were going okay. Like these are largely first half stats, right? You know, like I might have been close to 300 yards, 250 yards, right?
If you'd had your first string guy,
yeah. If I'd have been able to do that. But look at this. See, average of 2.3 yards per carry. 23 carries and got 53 yards, right?
Well, at least you're carrying the ball lots, though, right? Like,
yeah.
It's not just about the yards you get; it's about the defensive play, right?
Yeah, so really, you know, mostly all that is just a way to chew up some clock before I have to throw a pass to make a first down. And Taylor got 11 catches for 86 yards, so he's still the busiest guy. But look at that, he dropped 3. A total of 5 drop passes in this game.
Yep.
Right. Again. And that's out of 36 passes, so almost 1 in 6, right? But here we go. So you actually only sacked him 3 times. And then you had actually that linebacker that got the sack got the interception there too.
Yep, he's player of the game.
And this guy, look at that, 5 pass deflections, and I would say at least 3 of those were dropped.
Yeah, well, he was getting hit in the hands all game long, and he's a defensive back.
Yeah. And then this guy... So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You had 11 pass deflections in this game. And as for this fellow, well, he was 20 of 44. And threw 2 interceptions. And they only ran the ball like 15 times. And that guy dropped 5 passes. So they dropped 8 passes in 44 attempts. So around the same ratio as us, basically, right? Although that guy, I think a lot of those were he was getting hit while trying to catch the ball.
Yep. And, well, the quarterback just forces it in there no matter what, right?
Well, and also if you look at him, he's not a big guy, right? At 5'10" and 180 pounds, and if he's being hit by a safety that weighs 25, 30 pounds more than him,
it's no wonder.
It doesn't surprise me that he'd cough the ball up when he gets hit like that.
But damn, did they throw a lot of flat passes in this game.
Yep. So I only had 2 passes knocked down in this game, and they were both by defensive backs. So.
Oh yeah, we got a safety this game too.
You scored a safety in this game. Yeah, Santa Claus scored a safety. So there we go. This game did not at all turn out the way I thought it would, but I have to say I'm relatively pleased with the way things went, at least in the first half.
Yo, I had faith that we were going to win by the time the first half was over, just because of the way these guys were playing. I mean, like, I was lining up in, like, man under 2, and they couldn't deal with that because, like, I started having trouble early on. I would come out in my like, usual 2-deep hook zone, flat zones, right? And they were just, like, dominating me. So I switched real quick to a man under 2 to take away that over-the-middle slant. And as soon as I did that, they just couldn't do anything.
Well, anyway, that's it for this game.
Yes.
So until next time,
I'm Rec5.
And I am Sandman99.
Merry Christmas.